Georgia Parker, an Innovation Director at Fashion for Good. Fashion for Good is a global innovation platform based in Amsterdam that brings together brands, manufacturers, innovators and investors, essentially to scout, screen and scale the most disruptive innovations across the supply chain. So the reason that I wanted to come to the conference was twofold. Firstly, to be able to connect with manufacturers throughout the supply chain that they're working on and what challenges they're facing to scale these innovative solutions. And secondly, to learn about all of the fabulous disruptive innovations that are on display and see if any of them might be a good fit for our program or any of our future projects and pilots. So what's been the benefit for us as an organisation? It's that I've been able to meet some really interesting and engaging individuals, learn more about their technologies and identify potential opportunities for Fashion for Good and our partners to collaborate with both big industry players and also smaller innovators. Why is it better being in person than online? Well, it's all of the conversations that happen in between the sessions, all of those opportunities to dig a little bit deeper, to get under the car bonnet and to really build those connections that makes collaboration so much easier.
Event for that. We have the new solution of taking the old textiles and with the chemical recycling technology turning that into premium quality new textile fibers, what we are promoting, and now we're in the process of building the first commercial scale factory. And I really love that this is face-to-face events. Last year we were participating through the online, so online is okay, it's fine to give a speech and speak, but then you don't meet the people because at the end of the day this is people-to-people business, so we need to have the face-to-face contacts.
And in our industry, I think, which is changing, it has to change really fast. And if I say industry, it's not just industry, actually fundamental research. That's the key, is fundamental research to the challenges that we're finding at the moment. And I work on silk, which is one of the oldest commercial fibers around. And Lenzing, for example, works on sustainable novel materials. And what can one learn from the other? Can we learn how to upscale our processes? What are the fundamentals of fiber mechanical properties, of chemical properties, and as I said, on sustainability, which is absolutely key in the kind of circular economy, if that's the right word, green economy that we have to implement at one stage, not just think about, we have to implement it. So I think it's wonderful to be here in Dornbirn, meet some old friends actually, which was very funny. They came out of nowhere. I had no idea that they were operating in this field. And then make some new friends. And yeah, hopefully we take it from there and see whether we can in the near future. We don't have a lot of time. I mean, this we always have to remember, whether in the near future we can really revolutionize this really key industry, big industry.
Yeah, hi, my name is Nicolette Kerr from Sappi Dissolving Pulp in South Africa. So we make dissolving pulp for viscose and lyocell. And this, I've been coming to the Dornbirn conference for a few years now, and it's really one of the conferences that we like to attend. It's an important conference for us. It helps us to get an understanding of what's happening in terms of fiber development, so from our manufacturing perspective as well, what's happening for our customers, and what are the technologies that are happening there that we need to be aware of or start looking into developing ourselves as well. And then one of the other advantages is also understanding what's happening across the value chain, so across the textile value chain, where what is happening to our customers and our customers' customers and the brands right at the end, and what is important for them. And so it's good for us to understand those and to help us to also, again, direct our focus in terms of research and making sure that we are making the right products. And this year it's been really good to meet again in person. Last time we had the online conference, and I really find having the in-person experience is really good for in terms of depth of presentations. There's quite an energy in the room, during the presentations than during the question session afterwards, and often get a lot more ideas for more questions, or you get a lot more out of the presentations. And then I've also really enjoyed meeting others, either people that we've worked with previously to catch up and have good discussions, but also meeting new people spontaneously and having lunch, and you end up learning so much more about the textile industry, and perhaps getting more into depth discussions on particular topics that you're interested in that you might not have been able to before. So it's a very good conference for us, and we'll still carry on coming in the years to come.
Because it's a platform where we meet a lot of our customers, for sure, new potential customers. We see a lot of new innovations there. We have exchange with our experts. My colleagues are here as well. And yeah, that is why we are, let's say, going here since decades and love to come to Dornbirn, to Austria.
And this conference has an impact on how I do my job, and I brought colleagues with me, and how I hope they do their jobs is to become inspired and informed by the variety of topics and information that they're able to receive here during this Global Fiber Congress.
We all have to face new challenges, global climate topics, etc., inflation. So the things we have heard in the first speeches and the first day, and to discuss it with other participants in the industry.
My name is Anna-Riikka Roselli, and I am from Metsä Spring, which is the innovation company of Metsä Group. And I am here actually to update my company's knowledge on what is happening on the textile fiber field currently. Especially after Corona, everybody are a little bit lost, like what are people doing currently, and altogether, like, where are people working currently, and who have built already what kind of facilities and so. And it is extremely good opportunity to learn. And why live and not through computer? In my opinion, science has to be fun, and it needs to be innovative, and you just don't get it through a Teams meeting or with a computer where you sit alone. And the conversation already, like what I have had here, it's you get stuck with your own thoughts, and you have a certain state of mind, and then somebody really smart comes and pokes a hole into that state of mind, and then where you had obstacles, all of a sudden you have doors and possibilities, and that's something that you really need to be present for, otherwise you just miss it out.